Hey everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we are... Basically, we are in the Wizard's Tower. What wizard? I don't know. Like Gale said, you know, Wizard's Tower is his sanctuary, but there doesn't appear to be anyone home, so we might as well rummage through. Trying to think what the best way to go about this is. I also did double check for my own kind of research where Fish Cult is, and Fish Cult is around here-ish. So it's actually not that far. We could even do Fish Cult first. You know, let's do Fish Cult first. Because it is kind of right there. Although, we have no... You know, it's probably not a bad idea to camp now. Just because... getting those rests back now, I mean, either now or before we end up doing, I mean, we're definitely going to want one before we go to the temple where the Durgar are. Not like... I think it's coming off my mace. Okay, I thought those were spores. I thought maybe, like... Is this the best place to camp out? Just surrounded by mushroom spores? Hey guys, what you guys doing? What y'all doing, huh? They're just hanging up. Okay. Oh, god damn it, that's right. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Alright, what do we want to use? This is a camp pack, I guess. It has been a little bit since I've found a lot of food. I think I still have plenty stored up. I just am not 100% sure. Alright, let's get everyone back. So we need Lizelle.
You must have questions.
Not really.
It is done.
Okay, there's Lizelle. A version of the mod where I wouldn't have to get everyone back every time would be nice, but I mean, just the fact that it's way better than it used to be. Because you had to manually do it before. Manually remove each individual person, go through the whole dialogue every time. Like, this is definitely way better.
Well met.
And way quicker.
That's...
Because getting them back is a lot quicker than having to go through the dialogue first of removing each one. Alright, Carlite.
Soldier. Fuck.
Let me...
Watch your back.
You still have... Okay, no one else has any...
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I've only given
Still alive.
tadpoles to Asterion, so he's the only one who would have them. We could use some more. Although, for the most part, I have all the abilities I really want. So it's mainly just Asterion who I might want to throw some more abilities on. Alright, now we're looking pretty good. Technically, I could also have done the Susser Tree stuff first, because that is actually going to be relevant to this place. Although I think you can get more of the stuff from the Susser Trees in this area. I don't think you have to go to that one area up north. Where the heck is the door out? There it is. And fortunately, the guns stay dead. But since the guns are now dead, that does mean we can actually kind of look around with impunity.
Someone there.
Could you protect... you can unlock that.
Hardly a challenge.
Take your guidance. Never, like, literally no reason not to ever just keep using guidance. It's a cantrip. Ooh. What is this? It is a 1 to 4. It's a light hammer. It's a thrown weapon. But you know what? That's not bad. Let's just throw that on Shadowheart, sure. Silver ingot, why not? Is there anything else you need to unlock? I don't think so. Kinda do wish we had gotten whatever that check was that Karlak... There we go. I was gonna say, I know there's something around here. I don't think this is the one I'm looking for. I think that's on the other side of the castle, and... the other side of the tower. Remove curse. I could dig on. Heavy crossbow. Yay, Lizelle, you want a heavy crossbow? There you go. There's a tombstone we're gonna have to dig at. But that's why we need Featherfall. Which we fortunately have. But yeah, why don't we head toward the fish people first? Because that way we get that out of the way. The tower actually may not take quite as long as I was thinking. It's one thing if you don't actually know how to get everything. But I've been, you know, been there, done that kind of thing. It's around here. I'm pretty sure we have to go down here. Right? Oh, that's just death. Okay. There is a path. I think we just have to jump across. And then climb down. Right? Okay. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, hello.
No, okay. Who has the resurrection thing? You don't. You still do. Okay. Wait, why am I doing this? I could just load the fucking game. Yeah, literally, I can just save this. Yeah, so... Right. Not really meant for all 7 people to go gallivanting in, so... Yeah, that's a little risky. But you know, we're gonna give it a shot. I'll save right before I do it. That's what we'll do. Actually, I've never done this one as Dark Urge, and I don't think it will impact anything. I don't think so. But it's... you'll see. You'll see. Especially since my character doesn't really know anything. You know, why don't we just go in with the 4 of us, and then I can always... well... yeah, whatever. That's what I want. The Susser tree. That's a Susser tree down there. Susser trees basically, in the simplest terms, they're basically trees that absorb magic. So not necessarily the kind of thing you necessarily want as a spellcaster, something that's going to absorb all the magic power you have. Yeah, we're going to try to do this with just 4 people. Just because it may be a little easier to actually, you know, not die. Actually, I wonder if there's a better way to approach that. This may not be the best jump. I don't really see a whole lot of other options for how else to do this. Let's get this shot. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's what happened. It was the explosion. Oh, then yeah, we'll be fine. Ooh. Proficiency in wisdom saving throws. That's useful. Yeah. Actually. Yes! Now we can just get everyone back and we'll be right here. So that's what it was. It wasn't that there were too many people on the thing. It was because I didn't even notice that the fucking exploding mushroom was right there. Okay. Everyone... Just hanging out with Death over here? Okay.
Well met. That's...
Gonna go break up a cult of fish.
You must have... It is done.
And then... Karlak, come on.
Soldier,
Just working on our TikTok dance over there.
let's go.
Okay. Now we should be fine. No one should be falling off or anything. Okay. There we go. Ah, yes, the Festering Cove. Oh, there's some fish. Wild chanting. That's also a very large vertebrae. Something quite large died down here. We're just having a good time. But, what are y'all doing? Bingo?
Creature is lost in devotion. You might as well not exist.
Our blood to fill your oceans,
Pool drip.
O blessed BOOAL.
It's Millpool.
Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you. And with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Purge, priest, promises. Your god wants proof, wants blood.
These beings are Kuatoa, former Mind Flayer slaves that manifest their gods through...
Oh, hey, I am one too.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice.
Lord of Murder, you say?
Will be
I
an
kind of know who that
offering for
is.
the great god BOOAL.
Think you, Baal is the god of murder. Not BOOAL.
That's so, Cutlet. I'm a god, and I...
No, I think you're a redcap. I've actually killed a whole bunch of you, near Ethel's house.
Well, priest, BOOAL wants a sacrifice. BOOAL wants blood.
You seek death, that's... Wait. If it's blood you want, I can make another offer.
That sounds like a lot more blood, a lot more mess. Good. Go then, Chosen. Tell the surface wall BOOAL is coming. And so you don't forget. Here, this blade is my tongue. And I want a taste of every life you take.
Mad guilt swills in your swooning sick body. Today you became the tart of a false god, and your evil...
I mean, we're just gonna
pride
throw a fireball at him.
revolts.
That's really all that's gonna happen here. let me see what this is first. BOOOAL's Blessing. It's 4 to 10 damage. It's not even a +1 or anything. I just know. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at what BOOOAL's Blessing is. Against bleeding creatures, as long as there are Kuatawa.
Praise BOOAL! Praise BOOAL's choice!
Okay. We, let me see. I believe we can find more information on the false Baal.
Don't want prayers from you, Chuck.
There's also this chest here. Nice fish. Is that... Are they okay with, like, having fish in a chest there? They're okay with that?
That's curious.
Oh, well. Yeah, take this. Fish head, grease ball, yeah, sure. Okay, maybe...
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Yeah, about that, Gale. I was hoping it would maybe explode. There's gotta be a way I can pop that. Oh, wait a minute. Well, no, that's not really worth it. Do we have any explosives?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Aha! There we go. I shouldn't have stepped in the fire, but you know, it's fine. Aha! Another chest. Oh, okay. Okay. Pardon. One moment. Create water. Fuck. Okay, we're fine. So I just need to wait for it to go out before I do that. Okay. And pop that. Okay. You know, you don't all have to I should have split myself off with him, to be honest. Okay. Starian, I need you. We have lots of these, so we may as well. Speaking of which, I can also do this. Grab another one. Astarion, if you wouldn't mind disarming that. Ooh, that was almost a 1. Okay.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
My dagger-happy friend.
Not really. I don't really work. Oh. Hold on.
Trust no one. Let's crack it open.
Wow. Right on the money. Damn.
Let's move.
When a wearer heals a creature, it automatically disengages and won't trigger. Wait, what? And won't trigger. Oh, if the wearer. Okay, so if you're a healer, you automatically are considered disengaged from the enemy if you heal someone, and you don't trigger opportunity attacks. That's kind of interesting. What kind of armor is it? Medium. Maybe will? I mean, it doesn't really have a lot of healing, but... Eh. I jump up this way? Nah, not really. Okay. I think there are some more things we can find down here. I don't remember exactly what we need in order to call him out. Oh, there's some stuff down there.
That's curious.
What is? What did you say? Aha! Message in a bottle. Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope this can find you. Zevlor says you got lost and that our old house is gone, but I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, you can write me back in Baldur's Gate, or come to visit. I'll write again when I can get more paper. So that is the tieflings that we met. Actually, yeah, those are the tieflings that we met in the Grove, of course. They're still... Yeah, sure. So we will run into them perhaps a little later. Gold. Ecstasy of Murder. Once Baal's favor is quickened within one of his beloved murderers, the bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels, an erotic spasm that washes over the killer in the moment of murder. It is said that in that instant, his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonism's acolytes, for nothing can compare until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you. Initiates, this scroll contains a prayer you may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. So someone's been studying Baal. Someone knows a lot about his stuff. Is it just like single? Wizard Bane and Elixir of Dark Vision. Yeah, why not? More stuff. Let's see. Oh, 70, there's a 7. Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. There's a 72. Fucking... Oh, is it gone? Okay, we got it all. Okay, good. Yeah, the reason why I wasn't sure if, like, Dark Urge would do anything. There may be some connections to Baal in the Dark Urges, you know. Bullywug Trumpet, grab some more stuff. Not sure... Oh, okay. Yeah, no. You keep looking. There's shit to grab. Another chest. This can go to Asterion. Okay. Basically, they're all just gonna keep having their little party down here, I guess. I thought there was a way I could call him out on being a god. Hold on. Let's see. I want to double check, make sure there wasn't something I missed. Right. Yeah, we're not going to sacrifice one of our own party members. That ain't happening. I think we may have gotten everything we need. Yeah, I would have just initiated a fight. This is actually better because we get everything. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, you can. I would have had. I think I would have had to have chosen some different choices. But yeah, we could have just killed him, and then they can worship us, or I can tell them. I can basically tell them to worship, you know, any god of my choosing. I don't know if these are worth any money. So yeah, I could have gotten some more Kalimvor disciples, but hey, you guys want that? That's fine. I get all your stuff. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, then it's considered stealing, and they might turn on you. But it's like, nah. At this point, they're all fine with me. We can just go. Beesh. Water. Yeah, anything that we can use to kind of... Now we can just go right back into the tower. Since it is basically right next door. I am actually kind of surprised that I did this first. Wait. Oh, it's the jump. Where? You know what? So this is a problem. This could be a problem. Oh, maybe not. No, I can do it from here. Guys, you really may want to wait before you start all jumping like crazy. Although, for the most part, I think they won't jump if they know they can't make it. So they're fine there. Alright, so we got all that stuff from them. Will, can you wear medium armor? What are you wearing right now? You have light armor. Can you wear medium armor? Not proficient with medium armor. Shit. Starion is, but he's not really a healer.
No one's stopped me yet.
Guys, you guys coming? You guys coming? Yeah, man. You can do it. Tell you what, how about we do this? How about we do this? Make this easier for everybody. And then we just leave. Now everyone should be right here. Ideally. No. Okay. Like, you could absolutely just fucking... no, maybe you can't. I guess you can't. So I guess jump here. And then jump there. Everybody, come on, come on. Okay. Yep, okay, now we got... Okay, gang's all here.
Can't give up now.
Yeah, so just head this way. Okay. Now we can do everything in the tower. We grabbed all that shit. May need to do this again. Yep. That's fine. Scroll of haste this time. Give that to Will, actually. A Warhammer. You know, throw that on, Karlach. Might be worth some money. Letter to Yer. Dearest Yere, I don't know if you're coming back, if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, would you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things would have been if you'd only been less... If only I had been less stubborn. I was gonna say, it's kind of a... Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. If only you weren't the problem, no. If only I'd been less stubborn, working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back, it won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited until Tarsak. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. I have a feeling, there's no one... Ooh. Yeah, grab that. And that. I have a feeling there ain't anyone coming back to this place.
How delicious. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Wow. Okay. Very close. Yeah, you grab that and grab that. Okay.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Oh, I should beg to differ, my friend. At my age, everything hurts. I twisted my ankle in my sleep the other night. Like, I woke up. I was like, God damn, my ankle is like killing me. Did I somehow hurt my ankle while sleeping? I've said it before that, you know, when you're young, you know, you take damage and it's like red health in like a fighting game. It'll come back. You just got to give it some time. It'll refill. You know, you can always get back up to your max. After a certain age, I'd say once you hit your like mid-30s and beyond, any damage you take is just removing maximum HP. You are taking permanent health debuffs. The beginning of this book proudly declares to be part of a play by Dame Inia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling toward the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest so that one can thrive.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
That side is the one we want. We should have a Featherfall spell or a Featherfall, scroll somewhere. Alright, who has the scroll and or spell?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Actually, if you have most of the scrolls, so... Featherfall. I thought I had at least one. Possibly more. Gale, what do you have in your spellbook right now? Oh, actually, you have flight, too. For 10 turns, that's not bad. Featherfall, there it is. We'll just throw... we don't need a familiar right now, so we're just gonna throw Featherfall on here. Featherfall. Okay. So this is for 10 turns, so we're gonna go into turn-based mode real quick. For reasons. And actually, you know what? We should be fine now if everyone jumps. If everyone also jumps. We're on a time crunch. You need to do this before it wears off. You need to do this before it wears off, guys.
Something over there.
Okay, you're good.
All's well that ends. What in the... All my energy's draining away.
Yep.
Must be these flowers.
So we're gonna grab a couple of these. We will need these. But yeah, right now, basically, in the presence of a susser tree, you can't cast magic. It just, yeah, it's, you got nothing. Alright, let's see. And so we're gonna be kind of, screwed while we still have this. Since I'm kind of holding it, which, you know, could be, could end up being kind of a problem. Although not for too long. Starian. Do you have knock prepared? Just in case. Actually, this is 5th edition, I believe. So knock... because it used to be that knock was one of the most busted spells ever, because you could just, you know, pop any mundane lock, or even some that have, like, simple magic locks. I believe they changed it in 5th edition, so now it makes an extremely loud noise, so you can't really do it, like, stealthily anymore. Which is kind of interesting. Yep, gonna grab a shit ton of this stuff. Blaculite. Grab everything. Alright.
Something over there. That thing is tiny, and I am not.
We could have Gale send something in, but... ultimately, here's all we need to do. Let me do it, actually.
Still in control. Just.
So if you notice, there's a whole bunch of withered blue petals. Basically, what they've been powering this thing with is the susser tree, because it absorbs a crap ton of magic, and then if you burn it inside this thing... think of it kind of like, you know, it has a massive amount of magical energy just stored inside it, and if you burn that shit and destroy it, that's going to release a crap ton of energy. Depending on how much it's absorbed. We can assume, being this close to an arcane tower, it probably absorbs a fair amount of residual energy. So this thing is, you know, pretty well able to power this entire tower with just a couple petals. Now, this was the other possibility also if you wanted to not have to deal with the guns. We kind of brute forced it, it's fine, whatever. We'll leave the light on for you. So I'm actually going to get rid of the other one. I'm just gonna toss this away. Because we don't actually need the other one right now. We're gonna get a branch later for it. You're just gonna toss it there.
Hope this ends well.
There you go. Alright, now we can start looking around here. Treatise on anti-magic properties of Susser tree flowers. Well, here you go. So you see, look, they give you pretty much all the information you would need to figure out this is what you gotta do. Soda. For those knowing about Susser trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly to those living in the world above, the ways its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Okay, the sentence structure had me thrown for a minute. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering on the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties. It's kind of like using fucking Cortosis armor in, like, Star Wars. It'll just, like, shut off a lightsaber if it hits it. Or isn't there, like, some weird animal that can, like, absorb the Force? I'm over-encumbered. God damn it. Oh, actually, I need Dragon Egg. Is it Dragon Egg I need for the... Hold up. I know I need one of these for something. Nope, nope. Viridian Crystal... Toadstool, Sylvan Stone, Dragon Egg Mushroom, that's the one. What did this do for me, exactly? I can make an antidote out of the mugwort, elixir, more coatings. Don't really need any of those. So I do need to put some things away in the bag of holding. Oh, wait a minute. Is that all the pieces that I need? Just start tossing stuff in there. I'm not sure I should be carrying this, like, Ecstasy of Murder, you know, pamphlet around, necessarily. It's fine. Keep that. I also will need, before I do the a lump of mana. Anything else kind of weighing me down? Not really. I think we're probably fine. Actually, you know what? The gold does take up weight, I think. A little bit. Alright, we should be good. Now, the elevator in here should work. And now we have access to more floors. Alright, everybody... Do we have the whole team? Yep, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So let us ascend one floor. Everybody in. Come on. Wrangling a bunch of children. Alright. This floor. Tin mask spores. Burlap sacks. Yep, grab some of this. was like, wasn't it, I'm sorry, what was that? I think I might be going crazy. I think I may have been drugged by the spores. What was the, journal. Investigate the parasite. Find the mushrooms umelum. The tin mass spores. We'll need to bring them back to... Okay, yep. Once we find a tongue of madness. Okay, so there should also be a tongue of madness. So, well, here, speak of the devil. Didn't really mean to pick that up, but okay, fine. Okay. We can now have our Mind Flayer friend try to take this shit out of me. Which is one of the main reasons you're investigating the tower, is you know, just more attempts to... We're basically, like, we haven't quite completely given up hope. Threadbare book. Threadbare book looks like it once open to a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and an unfortunate ink spill. But only full 2 sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? I may just need to look up the solution to this, because you have to put together all these, like, there's a password, basically, that you need to kind of piece together from all these parts of this play. Got art, come in. Okay, here's where we were before. Now we can go up one more. There's a lot of shit in this one. Torn out paper. The writing on this torn out strip of paper is shaky and blotted with tears, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I am all alone. Please, can I hold your hand just for a while? An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. Yeah, I wonder if we'll find anything like that. Another engraved Githyanki disc.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient.
Just found something for
I
that.
recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Yeah, we were hearing about this guy, wasn't
it? In concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
We heard about this dude. Who's Orpheus?
A dead one.
Were you so sure about that? Especially since we're kind of traitors to your people now?
I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
I understand. Yeah, you give it yourself.
Best.
That's fine. So, okay. Rows of books. What do we got? Anything good? Gaseous form. I'll take that. Disorders of nerves. Greatest spot. Oral histories of Faerun, Gith, and Mind Flayers. Basically a lot of lore that, especially if like you're playing this and you're not someone who played like D&D or looked into a lot of the lore, like, let's face it, this game sold like fucking gangbusters. Like, it was a massively, like, Roads to Darkness, I think, might be another part of the play. Roads to Darkness, an epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Lonely Road, Thunder and Lightning enters Soreth. Let's keep this with us. Handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a bullet? Did we accidentally, we did fight a bullet earlier. Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenora. A bullet is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you're feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Emerith. Guess it really warms my heart to hear you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze afterwards. She was such a soft, loyal dog. Wish there was more I could do. We need to find where that dog is. Well, you know, where the grave is. Specifically for that button. But Mage's Friend. Arcana 1, Religion 1. That's not bad. You know, I'll take it. I just want to see who has spots for rings. I technically do. You know what? Why not? Well, concentrating. Do I need to concentrate for spirit weapon? Let me put that on. There we go. And this one can be that. Let me check. Hold on. That requires concentration. That one doesn't. However, Spirit Guardian does. So I could use it when I'm doing that. That also requires concentration. Okay, so there are spells I can use that do require concentration. That's fine.
I spy with my little eye. Yeah. Nothing of note, really.
Just Dark Ring. I mean, it's money, basically. Yeah, let me see if I can find. Send. Hi.
Is it the phone? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
A rescue from a lonely wake.
Out of love for me.
So yeah, he basically made a whole bunch of robots, or he or she. They made a whole bunch of robots and decided they're just going to recite a play they like.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as the next wizard, but using it to command an automaton, seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
Oh shit, that's right. The silence searches out, I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands just for a while? Every living thing, just crawl, survive. All I ever know, how can I show myself my darkest me? Fuck.
Feeling of the deepest secret show. Reveal it. Give what you
I basically have to speak in these fucking, like, play references to get anything out of him. Oh, here we go. I don't know if we need that at the moment. Was the dog's grave not in the backyard where the other thing was? At the very least, since I found everything first, I don't have to worry about fighting these things. That's the good thing. It's not even super important to find the descend. Let me think here. I don't think it's out front. I thought it was behind the tower, isn't it? Or is it on the side? There, buddy. I know I need to find that. I mean, not that I'm necessarily saying, you know, we should be grave robbing a dog, but there's something I can find there. I don't ever open this. Anything out here for me? Nope, not really. Thought I saw something. Never mind. Let's go down again. At some point, I'm also going to want, again, before I do the Dorgar stuff, because that's going to kind of really push me forward in the story, there are a couple things I do want to make sure I didn't miss. Which I will... Is this just the door? Yeah, it's just the door. Let me take another look out here real quick. While I'm here, grab this. Okay, come on. It's right there, right there. It's right, okay. It's right, I'm looking at it. Whatever. Where is Doggrave? Where is it? Oh, okay. Well, I was going to go there anyway. Okay. We will get there. I think I usually go Cessor Tree earlier, which is why. So we will be back here momentarily after we do some things with the Cessor Tree. That's right, because you can see the tower from the grave. Which I can understand. Look, the guy, he was lonely after his dog died. Or her, again. Lenore sounds, because that sounds female. Because the Poe poem. So, I can understand you lose your dog, you find another pet. Granted, it's a boolette, that's not really, that's kind of a dangerous creature. But, you find it hanging around the grave, and maybe you think to yourself, maybe it's like the spirit of my dog, and then, you have a dangerous animal. Like Barbara Streisand decided to, clone her dog. As if that means, you're getting the same dog. It's like, no, I mean, it's gonna develop differently. It's got its own mind. I think it's going a little far. What's the quickest way to get here? Probably from the Myconid colony. And then head in kind of this direction. Actually, we can go and talk to Mindflayer first. And I'm pretty sure I can do more stuff with the robots as well. Oh, I got a ring from him. What did I get? I should have gotten... There it is. I think it's the red one. No, it's this one. Guiding Light. Interesting. Just always have light. Not a bad thing to have, especially in one of the areas we're going to be going to soon. So I may actually give that to someone. You know what? Throw that on Karlak, actually.
What a charmer.
Because whenever I split the party, usually I want, like, one person with stuff like that everywhere. Like, I want at least one person, whenever I split the party, to have the ability to cast, like, light. I have my mace. I can just use my mace, but I figure whenever we split the party, I usually make sure either Lae'zel or Karlak are with the other party as a tank. But I have the mace, so I'm doing fine with that. Hey, so I got some stuff.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Went truffle hunting, did fine. How did you escape your colony?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry...
Yeah, Mind Flayers tend to really not like if you break free from the hive mind.
Before the colony discovered I had defected.
Yeah, it's, don't you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis.
I mean, makes sense.
But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Anyway, I found the mushrooms.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
So I drink this and then I just, like,
Turns away
shit
to
my
prepare the
parasites out.
potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draft. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Yeah, Mind Flayers really don't like if you break from the collective. Because, you know, they create more of their own as part of their whole plan. And if they just gave super crazy Mind Flayer powers to someone who's not in on their plan, that scares the crap out of them. Especially because if you're not connected to the Elder Brain, they can't tell where you are. Like they can with other Mind Flayers. Like, they can sense other Mind Flayers because they're all connected, kind of that central conduit. If you're a Mind Flayer that is not connected, you're, like, the biggest threat to them, because you're a massively powerful creature they can't detect. Let's drink it!
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good.
You have about 5
As
seconds
the
to
potion
live.
influences your mind, you may find yourself acting
Okay.
irrationally.
Well, I already failed one check. That ain't a good sign.
And stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped, like a creature suspended in
That sounds what it probably is like to take mushrooms, I guess. Your willpower, I mean, my wisdom is super fucking high. It's probably the best save I got. Oh, I can't get a fucking... Oh, Jesus, that was a little too close for comfort.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The temple spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Well, is this boring you? You look like you're falling asleep back there. Are you... This not interesting to you? It's been a long... You know, it's been a long day, I know. Yeah, we're gonna do a cleric thing. And I get advantage because of that. Fuck yeah. Granted, then again, it's Kelemvor. He might just be like, nah, now's a good time to die.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before.
Yeah, it's pissed.
It surges and twists, lashing out.
How's my friend in the D20 gonna like this? That I'm trying to get rid of it.
The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
Yeah.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence.
Nah, I kind of like
both
what it does for me.
positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless.
You want Will's brain?
Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Could tell you a little bit more on the model line.
Fascinating topic indeed.
There were devils and dragons. It was kind of rad. Yeah, oh god, wait, I have, like, no intelligence save. Wow, okay. Skin of my teeth.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here.
Won't this mean that the Elder Brains can, like, find you and, like, fuck with you now?
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
Oh, then again, as a Mind Flayer, he could probably just make another
Nice.
one.
Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Alright. So,
How is your more personal research progressing?
let's see what it actually fully does.
The nutrition my species
You have advantage
receives
on
from
saving throws
lava
against
is
Charmed.
difficult to
Who would I want to have that? You know what? You don't like the Parasite. You can have this.
You'll find the key soon enough.
And I would rather not have fighters getting mind controlled, so we'll let you put that on. There you go. You can put that on. Yeah, I would not. I mean, the only person worse probably than either Lae'zel or Karlach getting mind controlled would be Gale. Because the last thing we would fucking want is him throwing friggin' fireballs around. Right, so we need to get here. Okay. We good? No longer sickened? Good. Alright, time to head to the Sussor Tree. And we will actually have combat this session. It's just they're not really like episodes or streams. These are just D&D sessions. So yeah, we will definitely get combat this session because I fucking remember getting this fucking tree is a there's shit around it that we're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, we're just gonna No, 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 no. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. Right? No, over. Oh, everyone over here. Okay. So now. Why is there a severed foot here? Why is there a severed foot? Anyway, Gale, if you would be so kind. I mean, technically it could be anyone who has this spell, but, you know.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We'll just kind of let this dissipate. Oh, that would... So it actually it shows me that I would be over encumbered. No, I have plenty. There we go. Yep, and there's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that was not necessarily great. Okay, yep, can you get down here and do a main hand attack on him? Good old hook horrors. They're fun. And then we're gonna do... Stunning Strike. Damn it, saved against it. Okay.
I'm heating up.
Yeah, can everyone get out of the fucking... Christ. You know what? Actually... Yeah, everyone's just gonna take pot shots at this thing, I think. Not the best, but okay.
Despite everything. One day I'll catch a break.
Shit. Am I too close to the... I'm too close to the fucking Susser tree. This may still be fine. Can't hold person that. That also requires concentration. Yeah, pop one of these. Really? Alright, we'll do Guiding Bolt then. Do, 2. I need a 15 to hit. I rolled a 32. No, nah. We're fine. I'm gonna need probably to do some healing, but we'll be fine. Just a regular old one of these. There we go.
Can't stay idle.
Yeah, can you come here, Sarian? There we go. And yes. And then pop another one. Nicely done.
The blade will not bend.
Just everyone get out of the fucking gas. And then if you could just pop him with these.
Battle of wits. Look to
Yeah, just you're doing fine. This may actually do it. Yeah, he's done. He's done. Everyone get the fuck out. Everyone just get the fuck away. Get the fuck away. A hook. So you need some bark to finish a masterwork weapon, so let's get some bark. Okay, no, we're just going this way. That's also not the only hook horror down here, if I remember correctly. Granted, the last time I played may have been in a previous update, because I mean, some of the memories I have from when this game first came out and when it was in early access, way different than how it ended up being, like, now. Which is why I'm, like, misremembering some things, and I'm kind of like... Hold on. Where is the hook horror? Oh, he's over there. We'll just kind of move this way, I guess. Let's kind of get everyone in position.
Death is but a word away.
Yeah. I don't think that's the one that's... Because he's still moving around actively. So he's not part of this combat yet.
Now this is my happy place.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna have you go around this way.
Tactical.
I will ascend.
No, no, I don't want to use that yet. Because that won't reset until after a long rest. Okay, so I'm make sure. If you dash over here, the two of you can basically charge in next turn. Oh, there he is. You coming down? There you go. You'll be fine. Okay. Yep. I don't really want to use that right now. Would I be able to hit both? Out of curiosity, would I be able to hit both? Oh, it's just out of reach. Shit, okay. Ah, that's too bad. We can just whack him. Oh, that's right, I have a res now. Vampiric Touch, 3 to 18, gain some health back. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Fuck. You know what? Give him something. That's something. Alright, now we're flurries of blowsing. Stagger. And then you're gonna hit him. And then you're gonna hit him again. Monk, like, we're at the point now where Monk is just getting ridiculous with the amount of fucking attacks it can do every turn. You know what? Do it too. Is he gonna be able to get out of her? Yes, okay. Yeah. Defensively... Yeah, for now, we're just gonna... There we go.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
I don't know, it's a good question. You know what? Short rest. Give everyone a little bit of a thing. I can grab some more dead people tea. That part of the fucking grave domain alone makes it just busted. Like, just the sheer amount. And we got a little warp, which is nice. Is this the only other Hakar? Or, nope, there's other people. Okay. Can you hit him from here? We're just gonna put you right there.
There's nothing.
Oh. Hmm. I fucking love that ability that this friggin' mace has. Again, off stream when I was just clearing out the rest of the crash. There was a great point where there were like 12 guys just funneled into this one tiny hallway, and I just blasted it straight down the hall and killed all 12. It's kind of nuts.
Got to concentrate.
Is he involved, or is he still doing his own thing? He's still doing his... He is still just completely... He has, like, no idea anything's going on over here. Yeah, I guess kind of just... Come on up, I guess. Yeah, can you get here? Fuck. Yeah, we really can't risk the attack of opportunity. So just hit him. Try to stun him. He's stunned. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Do it again. Okay, he saved from that stun, but that's fine. Because...
Time to move.
Okay, good, good, good. He's not going to be able to hit the guy in the back, for sure. You know what? Give yourself a little bit more armor. Why not? I'm gonna... Yeah, you know what? Pop both. Counterspell that and have his head explode. Yeah, weren't expecting that, were you? Will, can you... You have rapid fire on, right? Yes, you do. Well then, yeah, you can just shoot him. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff over here. Okay. Got the hook. Filro, the Forgotten. Scribbled notes. Scattered notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector. Guardian of the Adamantine Forge. From magma rose. Only in magma destroyed. Hot. Hammer. Hot. Hammer. Where? A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. The following words are scratched beneath it. Dorn knows.
What have we here? Adamantine Forge, mysterious guardian, mention of a hot hammer. Whole adventure in a nutshell.
Yeah, we basically keep getting more and more hints at how we're going to have to deal with the boss of the Adamantine Forge. Made from magma, and magma is what we need to use. Like, it'll all make sense when we get there. Alright, so we can throw some more stuff in here. Yeah, just start tossing shit. Well, actually, some of this I'm going to have to bring over to Crown of Madness. I should actually also, if I have the cash, I should be having Gale learn some of these spells, too. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Can I do this now, or... I don't remember if I can do this now. Yep. No, 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 no. Okay. Yep, and then we use... You, and you. Morning Frost. This, I believe, should probably go to Gale. Although, actually, hold on. When dealing cold damage, the wielder deals additional cold damage. 1 additional cold damage, but it automatically deals 1d4 cold damage. Anyway, dealing cold damage with a spell possibly inflicts chilled. That's kind of nice. Don't have a lot of ice spells on Gale, but I could. The other possibility is... just, you know, at a base of 2 extra cold damage for potentially Shadowheart?
I'm ready.
Because what are you using right now? You're doing 8 to 18 total. What would this end up being? $8 to 18, but it would also deal an additional cold damage on top of the 1d4, so you're the maximum would be higher, and the minimum technically would also be higher. Since, for example, the lowest I could deal with Gold Wormling Staff for the additional damage would be 1 fire damage. But if I deal only 1 cold damage, I do an additional anyway. So the lowest amount I would roll for the cold damage on the Morning Frost is 2. That, it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but that can make a difference. Oh, then again, it also does come with the cantrip, so I could also... You know what? You're using that. Yeah, you're just using that.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Tattered Scroll. Where is Tattered Scroll? Well, carrot. Grab the carrot, obviously. Where is Tattered Scroll? Cabbage. Potato. Oh, is this a pouch? What do we got? Nothing. Bucket of fish. Take the fish. I was just mentioning how it's been a while since I found a lot of food at once. This is good. This is very good. We need this shit for... pile of bones. No. More carrot. What is this Tattered Scroll? Here we go. An unfinished conjuration spell marred by teeth marks and dried slobber. A few words emerge from the meddler. Skaren Ixensvelg magma. Magma. Liquid hot magma. I mean, you know, not everything can be for itchy tasty. It's, you know... We can't all be that. Oh, half-eaten gnome. Oh, you were making gnome jerky? Gnome jerky's good. You know what? Come on up. You gonna jump? No, he's gonna dash. Oh, you're just climbing? Okay. Well, that was not very intelligent, but okay. Yeah, I could literally just smack you. Yep. And then we're gonna do a stunning strike. And he's stunned. Oh, poor bastard. That is to regular unarmed strike.
I speak, they burn.
You know what? We really don't. Well, we can always rest after this. I said we're gonna do a rest anyway. Once we're done with, before we go to the Duergar place, I'm gonna probably do, again, more, there we go. Just a once-over, make sure I didn't miss anything. Warp back to some of the previous areas, just make sure. So I need bark. Bark. Susser bloom. Ah, there it is. Bark. Alright.
Plans and a Susabark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all. The forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
Grilled Roth ribs. Hold up. Whoa. No. You had something over here. Hell yeah. More food. Alright, so now we have got that. We are doing pretty good, actually. Most of the stuff is pretty much done. I'm over encumbered again. God damn it. What is, like, taking up so much friggin... Well, actually, we can probably put a lot of the books away. And I can also give a lot of the arrows to, what was this? An additional dart whenever you cast magic missile. That should absolutely be going to either Gale or Will. Yeah, throw it on Will for now. Because they're my magic missile bros. Yeah, throw that in there. How heavy is this? Not much. All the arrows can go to Asterion. That's not really that much. I'm trying to see what is taking up all my... Yeah, we can definitely get rid of the books. A lot of this stuff we can get rid of. Sure. Keep the scrolls. Okay, I think this should be pretty good. This one. Oh, become invisible. Ends early if you attacks. It's concentrated every short rest. Yeah, that probably could go to Asterion? It would make the most sense, especially once I do actually give him his, that level of rogue. Right, okay, so now we are good. There's a ribcage I can search. No, I didn't.
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Yeah, almost like she was really quick to become a traitor. I think you know somebody. Let's start heading south from here. Just... Oh yeah, I also still have that bottle I haven't used yet. You know the one. The one those people were transporting that I still haven't decided to use. I will. I will. When the time is right. So there should be a pupper grave, sad as that is.
That's curious.
But it is one of those things that does happen. That is what Cal and Kalimvor would teach, that is simply part of life. We must all accept. Wooden chest. Wooden chest? There we go. Take the gold, take that, take potion of healing. So where is the... You can see the tower from it, which is basically everywhere around here. It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's right there.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in. You realize it was made with stone shape, a powerful spell to waste on a grave.
Only the best. Only the best for the pupper.
As you dig, you slowly expose the skeletal remains of a large dog wearing a chunky leather collar.
Hey, Asterion. I have something for you. What does it say? The name Myrna is engraved on the tag, surrounded by a plethora of indecipherable runes. Alright.
I've got a long road ahead.
Anyway, we can basically... what's the best way to do this? technically... Probably the fastest way. It's gonna be this way. We're just gonna go and I'm gonna try some things. Actually, before we start screwing with stuff. But it's not really a waste of a spell to make a tombstone for your beloved dog. I mean, assuming the wizard knew the spell, they would just get it back after they sleep. It's not that big a deal. But again, only the best for the pupper. You guys doing okay? Doing okay back there? Yeah, you're doing okay. What's the best way down from here? Probably this way. Yeah, I'm gonna say this way. The tower should be right there, right? Yeah. A lot of circular mortality going on. There's the bullet. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, there we are. Oh, there's a mushroom over there. Let me go grab it. Do. Everybody here? Not everyone's here. Okay. Okay, who are we missing? Oh, they're coming. Gale? Gale, buddy. How you doing? You doing okay? You doing alright? Okay. Oh, you're not even, like, close, buddy. You're not even... Yep, you're okay. You're okay. Yep, you and the crew over here. Were you the one holding them all up? Because, like... Astarion and Lae'zel... Like, Lae'zel jumps better than anyone on the team. Because of the fucking Githyanki stuff. There we go. Now everyone should be fine. Yeah, like the Lae'zel...
Blood whispers.
That's nice. Yeah, Lae'zel and Astarion can absolutely jump just fine. Believe this will work. We just need to hit the elevator and go up one, correct? Yes, it's up one. It's definitely up one. That's the descend, ascend. Alright. Not the most structurally stable place, but, you know. Do.
Oh. Whatever you did, it made my neck piece vibrate. Whatever you did,
it's a shock collar, basically. That's the button to activate the shock collar for the dog. You can basically try it on everybody and see how they all react. That's a silly little thing. Anyway, what do you... No, you don't want that. Is this the one you had before? Misty Step. Yes, I'd like you to have Misty Step. What was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, right, the helm. Yeah, no, the invisibility helm. Yeah, you can take that. Just because, I mean, he has invisibility as a spell, but I would, like, having it just for free as part of an item
Father,
is
they will
nice.
die for you.
Yeah, so that was it. To the gray. Let me go check the robots, make sure there's nothing else I can get from them. Which, before I fuck with anything, let's save. I'm trying to think. I think there's only one other thing I want to make sure I have before we move on with the Dorgar stuff.
Handy ring. It revealed this button.
What button? Interesting. Hey, Bernard.
Command as you see fit, my lord.
There's light in every living thing.
It tramples everything. Go kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
That's the one you don't want to do. That's right. Okay, that's the one you don't want to do. Right. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Although I could afterwards just kill him, take all this stuff. Which, I mean, why not? I think there's only 3 or 4 of them. We probably should be. Well, let me double check their HP. Not that it's that big a deal. I'm pretty sure we can take them out pretty comfortably. I had a feeling that was the bad one too, because yeah, it's literally just like you're basically telling them, "Hey, let's kill all humans." Kill all humans. Kill. Oh, Fry, I was having a wonderful dream. I think you were in it. Hey, baby, want to kill all humans? We ascend.
Handy ring. It revealed this button.
What ring do you have? What did I give you?
Let's march.
Oh, because it has the light cantrip on it, so she was able to see. Button.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Anything else I want over here? Not really. Broken machinery, I don't... Oh, patch parchment. The paper is torn and patched in many places, as if it was well used but treasured. On a small poem on it is a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you. The last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. Let's save again real quick. I'm gonna do that other option with Bernard. Let's do this one. Oh, wait, there's this one too. Aha! What did he just give me? Did he give me something? Magic scroll of questionable quality. That's right, that was the thing. I have a flashlight. Yeah, I mean, basically, the light cantrip is basically just a flashlight. What did he give me? Herpes? I mean, it'll be robot herpes, is the thing. I thought he was giving me something. I thought that was, like, the last thing I needed to... Or do I need to do them in order? Let's do the other one. Sun stretches on all alone, play, okay.
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
I don't know if robot sure.
Come here.
I'm not sure this is a good idea. This may not feel great. We have to make a con check.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug. as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly.
So basically, literally, this person made a sex robot.
You are loved Lenore so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you.
We're about to end the stream, actually. We basically got done everything we needed to do. So let's see, I see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can fuck them up. Let's fuck them up first. Then we will end the stream after we kill them all.
In its wake, it tramples everything.
Yep, okay, I gave it the kill all humans command. Alright. Yep. You're gonna absolutely do a stagger on him. He does have high defense. This... Oh, that's a rough thing. Can you try and stun him? Nicely done. And whap him again. Hey, it's something. So, hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. These I don't think are that bad. Yeah, 33. They're not really that bad. He's the only one that has, like, any amount of real health.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Gale... what do we want Gale to do? Well, you know what? I also realize I completely forgot to, give him the, oh, did I? What is he wearing right now? Ray of Fear and Wounding Ray. Where's the magic missile one? There we go. Cool.
A tale for the ages.
Okay, so you can move freely because you don't have to worry about him. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I mean, I started streaming at 7:30, so... can he even reach him? He can. Yeah, you can kind of stay in the center there. Yeah, we can just fuck this guy up now. And... well, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. I don't know why I always go for Halberd. Just always seems like a good thing to use. Halberd's just kind of good.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
All-purpose kind of thing. Can you hit him with electric? Okay. Yeah, just pop him. Critical miss. Great. And then can you use... Yeah, why not? Nice.
Forever dauntless.
Okay, so you are absolutely... Why no... Why no spell? Are you out of... Well, we can at least put the cannon down. Oh, it's pistol form. That's fine.
I got this.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have her... Yeah, fuck this guy up. Do a... Yeah, do that. What do you mean it's too far?
Under their noses.
Yeah, do an action surge. Why not? Do a strike of Avernus. Shit. Do... Branding Smite? Nicely done. Very nicely done. Damn. Can you make it to him You two can kind of double team this dude. You... the spiritual weapon is blocking it. Then fuck this guy up. Man, he's got a lot of fucking defense. I mean, he's not gonna be... Thunderous? Yeah, I guess give it a shot. That's the main problem, is he just has so much friggin' defense. None of that's gonna work, but we can pommel strike him. Then you can just swing, I guess. It's pointless to make him bleed, so... And there you go. You can just kind of hold him in there if that's possible. Sure, why not? Why are you standing on fire? Well, stagger him. And then we're gonna do... Now we can do another stagger of blows, why not?
Victory is assured.
You, I would like to... Shit. Hold up.
Don't get too close.
What if acid would do better against these things? No, you know what? Let's go with... Yeah, we'll go with Searing, right? Wow!
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, we can kind of pop him from a distance. For now, I'm just going to... You know what? Why the fuck not? Oh, hold on.
Time to press ahead.
There we go.
Time to kill.
If you could shoot him again, that would be awesome. Then pop him again. Okay.
No holding back.
You have repeating shot. Good, good, good. So if you could do... Oh wait, no, not that. Because that's already on. Although actually, I wonder if it'd be better just to throw a bunch of, because he does have magic missile. You know what? Yeah, just... with the extra dart.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Well, Karlach, you're kinda...
Victory awaits.
I guess we're just gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I got it. Sure. Yeah, can you get out of there? There you go.
One can't always be a gentleman.
How are you doing? You're not doing great, so I think probably one of these is gonna do it. Yep, there we go. And you're dead.
May it please, Mistra. Where do I go from here?
You know, can you move over here?
Behold, the dance of death.
And then I am going to just get real close to him. Just like right in here. How you doing? Oh, what happened? Sure, just throw some stuff on people. Not much, but it's stuff. There we go, that's what I like. Ooh, 6 to 23 damage. A halberd, two-handed, extra reach. Chance to stun the wielder unless it is a construct. That's a downside. But it does 1d10 plus 3, plus 1d6 lightning, plus 1d4 psychic. But yeah, the problem is not super useful if you... Oh, also the antique key. Throw this on, like... For fuck's sake. Whatever. Not super useful if you're not a construct, of course. But still cool. And it's money. That's the key. Every time you see stuff like this, you just have to remember it is money. So now we've basically done everything that we can more or less do in the tower. I'm not sure why that keeps popping up and... Whatever. Yeah, I'm encumbered, I know. Could move the camp supply pack to someone else. Karlak, you can have that. There we go. You can carry that, right? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, what... Broken machinery, how much is that worth? Browse letter, patch parchment... Did he give me something else? Well, actually, arrow, that can go to Asterion. I have so many of these freaking things. I need to remember. If there was anything else I was supposed to get from him. Because I went through all the options, so I got everything he was gonna give me. Why do I have rope? And this... throw somewhere, I guess. Yeah, why not? Alright, so I think everyone's good. So now we are basically, pretty much done. Basilisk oil. Might want to grab that. Why not? Yeah, so, so we're done with the tower. We're done with most of the Underdark. Off stream, before the next stream, I will basically just go around and just make sure there's nothing I definitely missed that I need. The main thing I'm thinking about is there's a book. I don't remember if I got it. Let me just double check. And I'm hoping I didn't accidentally sell it. There's a book that goes with this thing, the Dark Amethyst. Bound journal. It's not this one, right? No. I don't remember if I got that book yet. I remember where it is, I think. I just gotta go find it. So not a huge deal. But I'll do that off stream. And then next stream we will be going to the Dorgar Temple. Or the Shar Temple, basically, they've taken over. where we will be on a bit of a time crunch, but I'm not that worried because I've never actually succeeded in the time crunch quest. So it's not a big deal if you don't do it. But I would like to try this time, so I'm going to try to actually, like, stay focused when we're in there. But yeah, that's going to be the next big thing, and that's going to kind of lead into the next area we're going to be going to, which is going to basically bring us into the kind of, like, big part of Act 2. And we'll be meeting a couple of other people, and we'll be running into our tiefling friends. And hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully everything goes well. But that'll be for next time. So tomorrow, we'll be back with more Welcome to Elderfield, since I've been really friggin' loving that game. Hey, Kodak Black. But yeah, so tomorrow will be more Welcome to Elderfield as we continue to prepare for the Taxman and see what exactly that entails. I mean, I have all the stuff he wants, so we should be fine. And then Friday, there will be a proper Freeform Friday. 3 spins of the wheel, and we'll see what we get. But for now, I did save, right? Just double check. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you had a great time, and I will see you all next time. Later!